What's happening, people? I hope you're all well. So, I've got another video for musicians. Hopefully, you can take this advice and it can propel you and assist you with your careers. So, today, the topic is don't solely rely on music for your income. And I think this is a really critical point to make. I think whether you're a rapper, singer, guitar player, drummer, like jazz artist, rock artist, whatever, don't rely solely on music for your income. And the reason I say this is because one, financially, it's never a good idea to just rely on one thing anyway, but also music is a really cutthroat business. And music, the amount of people who can rely solely on music for their income is probably about 1%, realistically. And music, so unless you're in that 1%, unless you're Beyonce, unless you're Mariah Carey, unless you're Rihanna, you're not relying on solely on music for your income. I mean, unless you're happy to live, a very compromised lifestyle, and I'm not knocking that. In my opinion, it's better to make less and be financially independent than work for the man and make a little bit more. But realistically, some of you are going to have families, some of you are going to have commitments. Maybe you're looking after an older relative, you're going to have commitments. Don't rely solely on music for the income. It also ruin the passion a bit as well. Don't forget why you start music. You start music because you had the passion for it and you enjoyed it. If you rely on it solely for the income, it's going to drain some of the passion out. But from a financial aspect, you don't want to rely on music solely for income. Let me tell you something. Even the people who can rely on music solely for the income don't rely on music solely for the income. Look at a lot of these famous artists. No one's coming to mind right now, but I've seen Drake on a commercial. I've seen Ja Rule. He did commercials. DMX was in movies. You see these rappers who are in movies. I think LL Cool J may have been in movies. So even the people who can rely on music solely for their income don't rely on music solely for their income. They expand. So you can't say, do you know what? I'm going to pack in the job. I'm going to be a musician and it's going to work out, because the numbers, unfortunately, are stacked against you. And so what I'm trying to say here is what you need to do is, and this was not my mindset when I was younger, is you need to go to school, you need to get that degree, you need to get a trade, become skilled at a trade, and then use that as your sort of insurance policy, use that kind of like as your baseline and something to fall back on. And then the music is something that you do outside. You're going to be working, so it's going to be crazy because you're going to be working your regular job, and then you're going to be, any other free time you get is going to be spent doing the music. And that's just the reality of it if you're serious. So you're going to be working around the clock. When you're not at your job, you're going to be in the studio. And that's just the difference between people who want to succeed and people who are happy just to sort of go along in life. And I'm not knocking people for that. There's a place for everyone in this world. So, that's the reality of it. Don't rely on music solely for your income. And then what will happen is the money that you have from your regular job, because the thing people don't understand is that if you're serious about the music, you're going to have to invest in the music. So unless you're happy just to do music as a hobby, and you pay, that means you're going to keep your costs low. You're not bothered about photo shoots, you're not bothered about promo, you're not bothered about videos, music videos, you're not bothered about paying for promotions. I already alluded to. You're not bothered about all that, so you're just happy to make your song, put it online, and if it gets traction, it gains traction. If it don't, it don't, then that's cool as well. But if you're serious, then you're going to need to pile money into your music career. And where's that money going to come from? Unless you're signed by a major record label, that money's going to have to come from you. So you're going to need a source of income to pile into your career in the hope that the music career will return that investment and turn over a profit. So you're going to need funds, and that funds is going to have to come from your job. If you're going to pay these producers, you're going to pay these artists for features and what have you, your money's going to come from somewhere. So you need to have a stable source of income, or you need to have another source. You need to have different sources of income, and you need to have a trade, and you need to have something that you're doing outside of the music. But you know what? It could also be in the music. I don't know. Maybe you could work as an admin at the record label. I don't know. It doesn't necessarily have to be so far removed from the music. So that's my advice. Don't rely solely on music for income. What do you think about what I just said? Let me know. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, hit the notification bell so you get a notification when I make a new video, and I'll see you on the next video.